is Angelica Rios Moreno. I am a 7th semester student from the English language teaching program in the University of the Amazonia. In this video, I am going to tell you all the details about my wonderful experience in the Teaching Practice 1 that was developed this year. Let's see!
My teaching practice was carried out in the 7 de Agosto School. It is a headquarters of the Jorge Eliezer Gaitan School. It is located in the 7 de Agosto neighborhood. It is a small school and it just offers primary in the morning and afternoon shift. I was teaching in a second grade and I was in charge of 32 students. I could teach only 18 hours because of the difficulties that have the educational system in our country nowadays. The lessons were developed in a big classroom. It had 4 windows. It was fresh, but it was a downside because the students got distracted easily. There was a TV and that tool was extremely useful for developing different activities. The experience was amazing because it was something novel to me and I had to face the reality. My great expectations were to engage students to learn and love the English class. I considered that I achieved it. I loved when they said, "Teacher, come here," or "Teacher, help me." All of them wanted my attention. In some cases, they misbehaved because I couldn't attend them at the same time. The major difficulties that I had were the students' behavior and the use of the language. The first one, I think that it's normal because they are children. However, I designed rules, rewards, and consequences for controlling them. They liked that strategies and that was useful because they had motivation and their behavior changed. The second problem was the language. That was a hard situation because they didn't understand. In this way, it is important to take into account that English is a foreign language to them, so the teachers sometimes need to translate or speak in Spanish. I noticed that they liked that I spoke in English, but when they didn't understand, they felt frustrated and they didn't pay attention to me. In this sense, I consider that I have learned a lot of stuff for enhancing my role. Also, I have discovered my way of teaching. In that order of ideas, the practice has been relevant for my future as a teacher, because I thought that the language was the vital aspect in a lesson, but I have comprehended that the methodology, strategies, and materials play the most important role. To sum up, this experience has been a permanent reflection. Firstly, the practice allowed me to discover how the world of a teacher is, because as students we are used to criticize, and in this time I could identify how difficult this profession is. Furthermore, I could face the real world and analyze some problems that the Colombian education has. All in all, this practice has been an opportunity for analyzing, admiring, learning, and enhancing my role as a future teacher.